guys, how's it going? This is ExtrmWill. We'll get back in here and do some, try to finish up this arena real quick. Got about an hour left. I wanted to be significantly higher than where I'm at. I wanted to be at about 700,000 more points, which I don't think I'm going to get there with the game constantly crashing last night. So we'll just get in here and work on trying to do what we can do. Yeah, I'm not seeing issues in the arena, so I guess I'm okay with playing the arena. I'm definitely seeing a lot of issues though in AQ, where the game is just not doing what it's supposed to do. It's not allowing me to dash forward or backwards correctly. It's pretty annoying that they weren't able to fix that or work on that all the time they shut the game down yesterday. It's not on the 6 stars right now. I don't know if I'm going to make it to 6-star champions. If they don't fix the game, I think I may switch over and start playing something else. Right now, I want to work on trying to see if I can hopefully get enough points to lock Hood in. I should be kind of pretty close. A lot of guys were predicting that he was going to go for less in the second round, but I don't know if he's actually going to go for less or not. If he does, then I'm already there. But I don't know. So I'll just kind of grind away at it here and see what I can do. Punch him in the face. Hey Tony, how's it going? I like the production quality you had on those dual videos you did. They look pretty good. I don't understand right now how the game is so broken in Alliance Quest and doesn't appear to be broken at all here in the arena. That's kind of amusing to me. 'Cause I don't think I've had any issue at all with evading or charging here in arena, but in Alliance Quest, I'm definitely having tons and tons of issues with it. Yeah, I was really impressed with your overall production quality on it. I thought it was really nice. I think my production quality is anywhere near there, and I need to spend some time and start working on how to do some of that other stuff to get my production quality up a little bit better. I think like the next big thing I want to do is I need to get a better chat box system set up than the way I'm doing it right now. That's pretty cool. How many points do you think you're going to need to do that? I've never gotten up on live. I haven't got up on the leaderboard since I was in my top 90 days. I was in my top 90 days. I was in the leaderboard quite a bit, but I haven't been back up there since. I know there's times that I think I definitely could have, but assume he's going to be another 3-star that's going to be super obnoxious, where I'm going to need to score over 1.5 million to get him. Shouldn't be too bad though. I already got the where's my list of stuff I need to download? I'll look at Kavana later. Canva. Plus 4 mil? Alright. Yeah, that might not be too hard, because I mean I can probably do the 1.5 in a day. It just gets super draining. I don't think I'm going to be competing to get up in the leaderboard with you, but probably going to go to try to awaken my Iron Man and get Vulture, or not Vulture, get Doc Ock, the 3-star in the first round, and then the second round, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm sorry, Haiku. That's it's a little heartbreaking. And now I'm going to need to work pretty hard here on trying to get the uncollected crystal, because it looks like if I don't get it, I'm not going to be able to compete against anything. But with AQ kind of taking a dump, I had to waste 1,000 units so far, and I'm not even done. I need to gain more units right now so I can try to use a boost to make this next part a little bit easier on me if I can. Let's go with this one. I'm a pretty big Marvel fan in general. I've watched all of the movies, and I used to read the comic books when I was younger. I'm into the idea of playing other Marvel games as well. I probably read the comic books for about 8 years or so when I was younger. Collected the comic book trading cards and who's Marvel's most powerful mutant? I don't even know technically who they think it is. It's probably I don't even know. Probably not someone they have in the game yet. We meant to think about it here. Who would be to actually be the most powerful? Part of me would say it'd be somebody like Apocalypse or something like that. Maybe Doctor Strange. But it'd be somebody where like their mutant power probably isn't necessarily what makes them the strongest. It would more likely be because they're already like a god or something, or with Doctor Strange, he's the strongest because of the amulet that he has. I'll go with Doctor Strange as my answer, though, who's probably the strongest. Not that I really know anymore. Like, I Can't remember that part of my my thought process on it from back when I used to read comic books. That's all been replaced by who's currently the strongest in the game right now. Hey Keith, how's it going? So who's the top? Just plain mutant. Is Phoenix technically a mutant, or Jean Grey? Jean Grey would probably be the strongest, maybe just pure mutant. So I think she's actually significantly stronger than Professor X. Alright, Tony, take it easy. As always, drama in the LBC. So later, Keith. You said Apocalypse isn't. I still kind of think he is. I don't know if he is for sure not though, but let's see. In that list, Jean Grey would probably be in there. Doctor Strange as a Marvel character. Galactus would probably be in there. I can't remember who all the Celestials are, but it'd probably be like a majority of the Celestials and all the people who are, you know, like gods or demigods would probably be much higher than most of the people. Trying to think. People who are mortal would probably be significantly stronger than most of the people who aren't. Well, that was lucky. That's unlucky. Alright. I don't know who Jim Jespers is. I don't know who Mr. M is. I don't know who Mark of Death is. I'm not sure right offhand who Franklin Richards is. Is that Mr. Fantastic Son, probably? So I don't really know who he is. Legion, I barely know who he is. I don't know who Hope is. I don't know how. I know Iceman's supposed to be some kind of superpower guy, but he wasn't that much when I was still reading the comic books. I don't even know who anyone on that list is. Is Legion actually Xavier's son, or is Legion the demon that rests inside, or the other creature that rests inside of Xavier's son? I don't know exactly how that's classified or considered. I don't even think the majority of that list was around when I had stopped reading comic books already. My knowledge is not quite as good. This one guy's really good. Evie Cliche, he knows pretty much. His knowledge on stuff is kind of like crazy good. Kind of weird when I'm in there and he's able to pull out all kinds of stuff that I'm not aware of or know much about. I don't think I know who Hope Summers is either. So I know Cable and I think Rachel Summers was their other kid, is Phoenix. Yeah, Arena seems to be working all right. AQ is not working at all. AQ is just completely broken right now. So I have no desire right now to get an AQ. I'll probably get in there in a couple of minutes, and if I die, I just die. I don't even care. I'm done with it. I'm pretty frustrated. I don't think I spent any units in AQ last week at all, and I already spent like 1,000 units in AQ today, and now I have no units, and I don't feel like I can go work on the questing stuff I really need to go work on. So I am pretty frustrated with the game right now in general. I wanted to be at 5 million points before I went to bed last night, but I couldn't play at all last night because the game kept shutting down every 5 minutes. Well, AQ, once you get good enough, it's not a money grab because it's supposed to be, it's relatively easy and reliable, but you know, I haven't had to spend any units in AQ really in a while. But yeah, I had to spend a ton today because the game decided it won't let you evade or charge correctly in AQ. And normally I don't have an issue with AQ at all. I haven't had an issue with AQ in a while. And right now, I don't know. Yeah, I'm playing on an Android. But I don't think it's just people on Android who are having a problem with it. I'm pretty sure it's everybody's having a problem with it right now. Because yeah, even the boss man in my group, he's playing on an Apple, and he's having problems with it too. Yeah, we do map 5. We're definitely not gonna do map 5 tomorrow or today when the next one starts. We'll probably do map 3 anyways, but just to save money. But yeah, it's map 5. I don't have to spend any units. I shouldn't have to spend any units. But yeah, with the evade not working correctly and the charge not working correctly, and just kind of doing whatever it wants, it's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. So I'll try and get as many points in this first as I can before I go back in AQ and go get my butt handed to me in there. know who the Fulcrum or the alien entity are. Never heard of either of them. Because I haven't, don't think I picked up a comic book, though, in probably over 20 years right now. I was going to start looking at trying to get into reading some of the graphic novels, maybe. Try to get back into it a little bit, but... have not been to the bookstore, and we're in a slow season right now at work, so... money's a little bit tighter. Did wind up taking 3 weeks of vacation here in like the last month, so definitely pretty broke. Yeah, I was in Evie stream a while ago. He was trying to explain the science behind why Iceman is one of the strongest in the Marvel Universe. How he's not just able to control ice, but he's able to control like, just about everything on a molecular level. Ow. Ah. Yeah, I'm a fan, but I guess my super fandom probably needs some work. I think the cutoff for the Mama will probably be like 5.5 million. Be my guess. It'll probably be pretty high. But I don't know. I thought he'd be about the same as Hood. I thought they were actually going to go for about the same. But Hood seems like he's just going like really, really low. I don't know why. 4.1 seems like that's just about nothing. I wanted to do 5 million for Hood to be on the safe side, but I don't think I'm going to get there, so... I parry at the start of every fight, at the beginning of every match. It's still force of habit. A lot of the characters in the arena, I really don't use them that often to have necessarily a very specific battle plan for them. So a lot of them I still use a lot of just the same generic techniques over and over again. I parry at the start of every fight. I do a 5-hit combo. I block. And I keep doing it over and over again. Half the time I play based off the sound. I may not even look at what champion I'm using. Yeah, I don't understand what's up with guys being all band happy and like banning everybody. I know I've been hearing it's been going on a lot more. I don't really understand it. I mean, you know, we're playing a video game. With on the YouTube, like, you're on the internet. I don't know what people realistically expect. You know, I understand there's certain points you gotta cut people off and all that, but I really want to try to do everything I can to not ban anyone. It's just it's more counterproductive than anything else. Someone's truly out trying to troll and everything like that. Banning them is like a badge of honor to them. Much better way to deal with someone who's trying to troll by either just making them look stupid and feel stupid, or ignoring them completely. But now, there are other things you can do too. You can put people on like timeouts, I guess, or whatever, and they can't post. But I've only had to ban like 2 people. I'm not as big then as a lot of other guys are. I have some moderators. None of them are on right now. I'm not. This isn't necessarily my normal time. Normally, I wouldn't start for like another hour, but I'm on vacation, so I'm on weird times. So, set of guys who are normally in here aren't all necessarily normally in here yet. I don't think I've been on at night all week. Been trying to get on more of a first shift schedule, but it hasn't really been working too well. My body completely rejects this idea of being on a normal person schedule. Yeah, I probably got like 10 mods. There's probably like 5 on days and 5 on nights. I think it's plenty. I don't think my mods have ever banned anybody. I don't think I want them particularly making that choice and decision. They're going to put guys on timeout for kind of being ridiculous. I don't have much of a problem with it, but yeah, Tony Stark, I had to ban him. He's probably the only guy I think I've actually had to ban. He came in here and all he was doing was just swearing. And I mean, for the most part, I didn't really have a problem with it, but he wanted to start just kind of like just spamming the nothing but swearing, so did have to ban him, unfortunately. I don't know if he had really been in here before, though. I don't remember him from being in here previously, but I know one of the guys who may wind up being one of my mods. If he'd go on anyone else's channel, he's probably been banned from other people's. So, we'll see. I'm not real big into having to ban people, though. I think it's the internet. I don't have that much of expectations. I had to ban, the guy's name was Tony Stark. Came in here and he was just swearing nonstop. He was the only one, like, talking in the chat, and it was like 6 in a row. All he was doing was swearing. It wasn't, I guess he was swearing directly at me, so. know Keith Mod's in a bunch of like the bigger streams where I don't know, you know. Yeah, whatever. I don't even like going into the bigger streams. I think for the most part it's a waste of time, but. Yeah, there's a. I got yelled at on a stream the other day because I said sex bot, and they're like, "Oh, we don't like language like that in here." And I'm like, I didn't think that was that. I didn't think that was really like aggressive or anything like that. But as long as I keep it like PG-13, I'm alright with it. I don't want to go over that, you know. I don't want to risk getting like a strike or anything like that, or tell them I need to have like a parental lock on the channel or something like that, have like a certain age restriction on it. Yeah, I like trying to keep it to the smaller streams, more intimate. Have a conversation with everybody. Everybody in there. I like being able to answer people's questions and kind of show them what to do. I did a live stream. I think the last stream I did, one of the guys online chat needed help with OBS, so I figured it was probably the easiest way to show him how to, instead of trying to talk him through the stuff, was just to start a live stream and just answer his different questions like on there and physically show him what I was doing. So, you know, it's probably not the best stream I've ever done, but it's probably one of the more helpful streams I've done. Yeah, I think some of the guys are a little too overly sensitive. I mean, as long, you know, I would say probably try to stay away from like directing it at somebody, you know, like don't say like your shit. But that's no bueno. I lost this one already. Yeah, it's definitely pretty too excessive. It's a true statement anyways, so. I went down it before the 6 stars come out. If they start selling the uncollected title, and then they go and they take all these perks away, and they're going to boost a bunch of perks up to make it to be this thing that, oh, well, you really have to have, and then they're going to turn around and sell it, and it's going to wind up being completely useless after they sell it. I don't think they're even going to do anything with it after they sell it. I won't be any perks for having it anymore. Currently, I think it gives too much of an advantage right now to the guys who've been playing for a lot longer period of time, and not takes away from guys more like me who are kind of like in the middle, who haven't been playing as long as I haven't been playing for 3 years yet, so it's just going to make it significantly more difficult for me to catch up now to the guys who have been playing longer. Oh, no, that's got to be him there. All right. I mean, honestly, if somebody really doesn't want any swearing in the stream at all, you can add those words into your blocked words so people just can't say them. You can block certain words. It's not that hard to do. I don't have that much of an idea what I'm doing when it comes to all the streaming and all that, but I've even found that already. I was wondering if I go through and if I ban something like really silly and weird, how would that work? I don't know if I can do that in here. I probably have to go do that somewhere else. Ah, don't get in there. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that in here. It's got to be under the settings. Under like my dashboard or something like that. Yeah, so even try starting with the parry against Mordo, not even like thinking about it, that's a bad idea. I'm so used to just starting with one. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. So we got 30 more minutes, then I will go finish getting completely destroyed in AQ. I'm sure it's not going to let me evade or charge. Probably make my guys whiff a bunch of times too. Medium attack probably won't work. I'm super excited for that. But I'm going to try and see if I can get a little bit more points in here first. Try and get about as high up as I can get. Alright. Try that right there. Just typing in my battle group there so guys know kind of what I'm doing, what my plan is. It's kind of weird as I look at it really quickly. It says we only got 9 guys and we should have 10. If we lost some guys here I wasn't paying attention to. I'll live stream my AQ though after the Hood Arena is done, so you guys can watch my glorious devastation there. Watch the dash not work, forwards or backwards, or being a terrible delay. Probably get some swearing in there. That'd probably get me banned from other people's channels. 23 minutes left here. I think I'm making pretty good progress. There's a lot of guys in my alliance hitting the help button. I'm not used to seeing the help button this often. I might have to get up early and play during the day more. Used to playing at night, and I'll go the whole 2 hours without getting any. I guess I'm be coming back pretty quick. I don't think I've even... Maybe I've been up 2 hours. Hey, Derek, how's it going? Just trying to see if I can make up for not being able to log on last night on Hood. I think I'm doing all right so far. Yeah, we'll put in there. Nightcrawler bleeds. Game going down so much last night, though. I was hoping to do a stream last night and start playing, but the game constantly going down. I just spend half the time playing my other game, and then my other game went down for maintenance. Played a little bit of Final Fantasy EXO Bravus, and I haven't played that in a couple months. So I played that for a little bit until that went down for maintenance, and I was like, great, then neither of my cell phone games are working. Kind of surprised Kabam was nice enough to even give us the 30-minute move today. Yeah, it wasn't going down. It was working as intended. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's intended for the dash to not work correctly. Yeah, no, I'm definitely in a pretty angry mood. I spent about 1,000 units yesterday on heals, trying to make sure I got everything done that I need to get done, and I shouldn't have been getting hit. At first, I thought the problems were that I was trying to play in spots where I probably shouldn't have been playing. You know, went to the beach, was on vacation, got all nice and sunburnt, and but I did my first battle there just fine. Didn't get hit at all, and then when I took out that node 2 and 3 a little bit later, I pretty much lost the champion on each node, and I was like, what's going on here? I know day 4 is hard, but it's not that hard. Not super excited about them going to add in a bunch of 6-star champions if all the champions who are currently in the game don't work anyways. You don't need to have a harder AI with a more buggy attack system. Yeah, it's been a little rough. So here in about 20 minutes or so, I'll get back into AQ, and then we can watch it all work as intended. I was hoping to get up to 5 million. Like, I might be good, but I really don't want to, like, wind up logging on and find out, oh, I'm like 20 points shy of it being where I needed to be. Synergy with you. Synergy with you. We'll just go there anyways. Short just fine. Yeah, looks good. Looks good, good, good. Yeah, the way I would calculate it, though, I think 4.1 is pretty low. So this means second round, I think he'll actually go higher. Even though the TB4 arena is in there, I still think he's going to go for more. I thought he was going to go for 5 the first round. I still think he's going to go for 5 this round. my goal this round was still to do 5 million and do the TB4 arena at the same time. So I'd much rather be safe than sorry, though. I don't, because I didn't have time to go for him the first time around, or I didn't feel like trying to go for him the first time around because I thought he was going to go a lot higher. Just don't want to wind up missing him. I'm already in a bad enough mood. If I wind up missing Hood too, I'm just, you know, I don't want to like rage quit. Like I'm too much invested in the game. So my frustration with the game not working correctly right now is not as much, you know, that I was having a harder time with the fights or that my guys were dying, but that I went and I wound up spending 1,000 units so far on this one, and we're not even going to wind up 100%ing it. Somebody screwed up and we didn't do nodes 2 and 3 in the first path. Our battle group has moved around too much. I wanted that as my assigned path for a long time, and then one of the guys was like, no, I'm going to take it as my assigned path, and then he did not take it. So I'm just kind of gonna drive it up as quickly as I can here, then I'll go into AQ, and then I'll spend a minute, look at the map, and try to figure out where's going to be the best lane for me to go. I'm pretty sure I'm only going to have one option. I think all of the other lanes will have already been taken when I get in there, but we'll see. And then we'll bring in, I don't think I'll get far enough down to him. Should get dual bonus. Boom, boom, boom. So let's pull this way a little more. Maybe it'll be a little bit louder then. You can turn it up in here too. I'm gonna turn the mic way up. Turn it way up. Hopefully we don't get an echo in there. And turn it down sometimes because it likes to do that, but I noticed I was watching one of my videos the other day. That was pretty quiet. I'll just turn it all the way up. Well, I'll leave it right there. I don't know why it echoes sometimes, though. I have the volume up. Yeah, no. Is it echoing right now or no? I don't know why you would blame McDonald's for the mic echoing. McDonald's do a mic echoing thing? Normally I like to go back and try to rewatch the replays of my videos, try and figure out how I can get them to be a little bit better. I put some quality control in all this. I don't necessarily put a ton in, but I put in some. Hey, Dario, how's it going? Thank you. In a minute, everyone can watch me go get, well, about 15 minutes, everyone can watch me go get destroyed in AQ. So I very highly doubt it's everything in there is fixed. Thank you. You even see the shirt kind of? Got a Minion shirt on. It's actually a tank top. My arms are all like beet red from going to the beach yesterday. But the AC is turned way down low because it's so hot outside. So a little chilly, so I had to throw a sweatshirt on over it. Let's see, what actual ones did I need to use? I think I need to use skill. So, let's see, you probably synergy with you. Grab another skill and grab Hawkeye. Skill. Skill. I used a little bit of sunscreen. I did not use as much as I should have. We went to the beach on Saturday. I think I used a little too much. And I didn't get any color, so I wanted to try to get some color today. Well, good luck with that, Nick. You gonna wind up live streaming that, or are you just gonna open them later? I normally wait for a class advancement. Actually, don't open your 5-star. You want to save your 5-star about 2 weeks. Because if you do duplicate somebody with your 5-star, then you'll get 6-star shards. But you got to wait 2 more weeks. You have to wait till like the 31st, I believe. So you probably want to hold on to your 5-star. Yeah, I normally wait. If you wait for like a class advancement, you get like more points for it. All of like the different specific class advancements like mutant advancement or science advancement, you'll probably get like you'll get almost the first 3 ranks from all that probably. The first 2.5 ranks. Oh, you don't have, okay. Because it's your first one then, yeah, then it's not going to matter. You'll be just fine then. Yeah, science advancement, that may still be up, so, but yeah, you always be a much better benefit to wait and to do your crystal openings, all your champion hero crystals, when there's a specific advancement going. I'm pretty big into that. We don't want to sell anyone, ever. You don't really get anything for selling them, but if you wait, then when you start duplicating them, you'll start getting 6-star shards. So, you know, maybe in 2 years you can get another, you can get a 6-star champion. But you can tell right now too, the game is setting up to have a bundle that they will sell to new players starting next year to help them catch up to everybody else, where you will at any time be able to buy the uncollected crystal and probably a 6-star champion for like $200 or something like that. Otherwise, new players would never realistically be able to compete in the game. You're right, it may be a lot more, Nick. It may be significantly more. But they're definitely setting up to sell some kind of package like that, where they sell maybe like, they sell the uncollected title with one of the newest high-ranking champions. It may be more. They may go for total thing. You know, they may sell like a 4 and a 5, maybe make it like 400. But they'll probably throw, I would think they'll probably throw like a 6-star in there and just total cash grab move. Well, science isn't one of the ones I have too much of. Cosmic. Hum. But they're definitely trying to set themselves up for some pretty big cash grabs, you know, because then once they do the, once they release the new 6-star champions, they'll go and sell them for a ton of money. Yeah, I do the auto fight a lot, like when I'm doing chores around the house. I think it works pretty well when I'm eating. You know, normally I do a lot of like catalyst stuff then. Yeah, I still need 100% Act 4. And I need to get my first lane done in Act 5. I'm in 5.1.6. I was hoping I could start working on that as early as today, but now that I have no units, I don't think I can. I'm going to waste them all in AQ not working right. Earth would actually be significantly smaller than an atom compared to the universe. Universe is essentially eternal, and an atom is something that still has mass. So the Earth would have to be something that is essentially infinitely smaller than an atom to be compared to the universe. Yeah, so you're probably beating the monthly quest every month on medium then? You 100%ing that? Have you started to work on hard at all? Have you tried hard? Or be heroic on the monthly quest? Nick? Can't grab everybody the easy way. Gotta go find them. Still on item usage, so I can still take advantage of all this. Popped a whole bunch of them and then didn't get very far. Okay, yeah, if you're 100% doing heroic, you should be able to do all of Act 4 then. That shouldn't be that hard for you. So I think heroic is actually harder than... Wait, no, maybe not. Heroic is not harder than Chapter 4. No, yeah, because Chapter 4 is what I'm still working on, trying to clear. You can probably finish... You might be able to finish Act 4. Yeah, I know why they give everything silly names. Yeah, Magneto, I ran over him with my Star-Lord. I didn't even like worry about his regeneration. I mean, you could always use like Guillotine or somebody like that too and just like reverse it on him, I think. Yeah, I don't have a Wolverine or a Gwenpool yet either. I love Gully. Gully is one of my favorites. Civil Warrior does a heal block too. I think he gets kind of torn up though with the his magnetism though. Ooh, got 15 seconds left. Bam. No. Go. 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 Fine match. One more match. Hey, the real deal. How's it going? So after this one here, probably get to watch me go and get my butt handed to me in AQ to watch my dash forward and backwards not work. So I won't get to use my evade or my medium attack. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to predict not very well. I don't know, it's weird though. I don't know why it's working just fine here in Arena, but as soon as I get into AQ, it's not going to work. Map 5. We're in part 3, but we already screwed it up. Somebody didn't take node 2 or 3 in the first half. I wanted that as my assigned path quite a while ago, and then one of the other guys kept taking it on me, so I started taking a different team. Still go to that side, but I take like the third path there. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. That was probably a bad idea. Well, I'm not mad that much. It didn't even cause a bleed. Boom, boom, boom. At 4.8, hopefully that should be pretty good. I wanted to hit 5 million, but the game being down pretty much all night long. I'm not really being able to. Hopefully 4.8 will be enough. That's already done. That's already done. All right. So let's get ready to go into AQ and watch me get destroyed in there. So yeah, we're in science advancement. Woohoo, units! Yes! So should be able to max out. Arena wins today then. Do I have anything? I don't have any gold. I wonder if I can do anything in science advancement. No, I think I already did. Because I was going to R4 my Quake, and I think I did that during the last level up event. Let's see, where are we at here? 93% isn't too bad. The most we're going to be able to get done is about 97 anyways. See, I'm pretty sure I have to go this way. Alright, and I'm going to go there. So let's go, where's somewhere I have it in here? Here? Nope. I messaged him. Here? Nope. Ow. I don't have it saved on here either. Man. Where's my phone? I don't normally tend to take this path, so let's see who's that's not going to be a bad idea following him, is it? No. We're in these next two spots. So Voodoo is next here. So we'll go. Let's go Voodoo with my guillotine. Yeah, I was trying to look it up on. Well, I have line chat up on the computer, but the pictures won't work, even though it says they're in there in the chat. This looks like it's working now. Now it's working. Oh, I needed to bait out his L1 though. Boom, boom, boom. Basically you do a lot of blocking, Nick, and you use his L2. His L2 is one of the best bleeds in the game. Does a ton of damage. You start getting your masteries too if you can boost if you can boost his deep wounds. That'll help make his bleed a little bit better. Let's see, this is the Abomination. Does he do anything funny? No. He's just gonna probably bleed me out. Oh, you know I can't actually use his... oh, come on. Should have blocked there. I'm not actually going to be able to use my... it's not even going to matter. And I'm just going to be straight up dead. I'm not going to manage to do any damage to him at all. And I'm just going to get poisoned to death. Alright. Awesome. So my block didn't work right. And he just died from poison. Great, great, great. Now, he's got an Ultron, so he should be able to get through him pretty easily. Probably drop that guy. Probably won't be able to do anything against that one either. Do. I don't even want to read what those messages are right now. We'll get to them here in a minute. Probably more fun and exciting stuff. Some terrible deals. Most likely, knowing Kabam. No, Iceman doesn't have a heal or regeneration, so I don't tend to bring him a lot. The path, I don't tend to run this path. Normally I run middle paths. I don't run a path normally that has anything to do with immunity, so normally I don't need him, but we have a different set of people in here, so it's take a look at this really quickly. Some of them, Li Chu wasn't in our group before. Some of these guys you probably don't know or have never heard of. Narrating messages, yeah, that's probably it too. The new deals tend to come out at the same time they do the messages. Let's see, who's he got? Oh, he doesn't have. Ooh, he's going cross class with the bleeder. I don't understand how he's not poisoned to death already. Just even like not getting hit. I understand like guillotine can regenerate, which can help, but Or did somebody else do that fight? He did that fight. Okay. That would make more sense. Yeah. New crystal. Who cares? Not available in the arena. Yeah. Actually, let's go in with Dr. Voodoo, and I'm going to run away the first part of the fight just to try to let Voodoo heal up as much as I can. So let's take a little bit of free heal. Did the one guy leave the group and nobody... Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Yeah, we lost the guy who took my other path. Alright, yeah, Zane is normally in my battle group and he's not there. We come back in here. Well, you can see Wolverine has taken damage. And it looks like Scarlet Witch has too. But they haven't taken as much because they've been able to regenerate it all back. They haven't actually... They have 500. They probably haven't done very much, have they? Oh, I guess I'm well above 500. But they're just using their regeneration champs. A little bit better fighter. There's a lot of guys in here who are significantly better than me. You can do the whole thing without taking any damage. No, he's got to be... he's probably in Battle Group 2 now, I would guess. He probably went over there with CT. I'm pretty sure he went to Battle Group 2. So the end is coming. We're at 15%. Yeah, you're still pretty early on, Nick. Running map 3 is pretty good. You use some of the same concepts. You know, still got guys have to run lanes and work together. They changed map 3 in the start of the new season, so I don't like it when we run map 3. Yeah, a lot of the key to it is you want to bring in like regeneration champs. Like my Guillotine and my Voodoo both have pretty decent regeneration. Guillotine, I try not using her specials, which helps out her regeneration a lot. That's good. Yeah, I still can't really fight bosses very well. I don't know if we'll get a shot to see me torn up by the boss. What happened there? It said he moved there and hit it, and then did he not hit it? Oh, yeah, he did. Alright, we'll go... Guillotine. Does he have an unblockable one? Yeah, unblockable one. Yeah, I know Ultron in... when you get to... Map 5, like Ultron is Total Beast. Oh. You know, my block didn't go up there. So was blocking. Yeah, let me take one more shot at it here. And then I can be done. Ah. Didn't work. I got caught too close in. And yeah, man, I'm dead. Woohoo! Stupid AQ. Alright. So what do I need to do here? Let's go inventory. Items. Claim max. Alright, so I need to use Science, Mystic, and Skill. Start working at 3-star arena. I've only got a little bit of battery left, so I'll play till my battery dies completely. And then I'll go on about my day. Which arena do I want to do here? I think I want to do this arena. I think I was going to change how I picked this team. I was going to go this. Actually, that and that'll work. So we're still on item usage, so I want to get as much of this done as I can. We're going to score way over, but that's just fine. I probably should have waited until I hit... Yeah, I should wait till I hit ×3, though. Probably shouldn't have done it on the first one. So I'm not going to use that many of them to optimize it all out. Do. I'll fix that in a couple minutes. I think his damage output is pretty good. His ability to perfect block and not take any damage is really good, and then his bleed is definitely his bleed is ridiculous. He makes it on my AQ team a lot too. He has really good synergies. So his synergies with Guillotine, I get 2 separate extra blocking proficiencies because they both synergy together. So there's some guys I feel like he does really, really good against. Yeah, I'm probably going to need to do a bunch of the milestones across all the different things so I can try to get my units back up. Work real hard at so I can have another day where the game decides it's not going to work right and just drain all of them out of me. Yeah, one thing I like with my alliance, we do summoner advancement all the time, so I just, you know, I'm big enough where I don't really feel like I have to worry about it. I can just kind of do stuff whenever I feel like I need to do it. So don't worry about whether it's, whether it goes on last week's or this week's. Normally I try not opening too many of my junk crystals after we hit like 400,000, but you probably want to, in your head, have some kind of number set up where it's like, okay, I'll just save some of this for next week then, but... Yeah, if you need to do your rank up now, I would try to do your rank up now, and then, I think it's only like certain ones. I don't know if it's all of them. The only real way to do it, you can do one in the arena, and then you've got to do the rest of them through buying crystals, which I'm not going to buy any crystals. They're a waste of time. Your odds aren't that high. And I've never seen them actually give me the crystals from that anyways. The shards. They may do it, but it's one of those things they do without telling you, so I've never noticed. Because there's one a while ago. I worked on pretty hard. I was dumb. Alright, we'll time that out, right? I believe I used my Black Widow. Anybody who has something where they can evade, like defensive abilities, defensive accuracy. She did pretty good. Let's take a quick look at his info. I think it helps, but I don't remember exactly what it helps. Well, this guy's got a real low signature ability. I think his signature ability has more to do with other things. Iceman harnesses his cryogenist to chill the air, moving freeze temperature. Causes opponents start the fight with the cold snap, which is good. 12 seconds prevents them from evading attacks. Eventually, Iceman forms his. Okay, so high signature level. So everything in green then would be increased the more signature levels you put in. So the more signature levels you put in, the more damage his cold snap will do. The higher his armor rating increase. The more damage his frostbite will do. The more energy damage his frostbite will do. More damage his cold snap will do. He will get more attack on his special 2 and do more damage on his special 3. So he's basically just going to get a ton more attack for the more synergy levels you put into him. So for the purposes of actually using him, you pretty much, I mean, just awakening him will be pretty good. You have to worry about pumping a ton of levels into him? Not necessarily, but I think I have my 4-star at like level 60 for a signature level, and he just runs guys over. I'll get like 2 cold snaps on guys, and they'll die in like 10 hits. So, I mean, it's definitely really helpful, but it's not something you have to totally focus on. It's not going to make a difference on his accuracy ability reduction, if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, he's going to start the anti-evade. You don't actually even have to have, he doesn't have to be awakened to have the anti-evade, but you won't start with the cold snap. I definitely like, I mean, starting with that cold snap is pretty big. Because a lot of times you do that, by the time you get the second cold snap on, most guys are dead. So, it's not necessarily 100%. Like, you don't have to. You don't have to worry about necessarily like pumping levels into him. It's not as important to get the levels into him as, say, like a Wolverine or something like that, where they're going to matter a lot more. But his passive abilities will do a lot more damage over time then. The higher signature ability. I find different spots where I use him. Right now, I'm actually using him as my Alliance War defense because I feel like I have enough other guys who are just good, solid attackers who I can't use on defense. If I can get some other guys who would be better defenders, I may eventually move him over to offense, but for now, I think my best fit for him is still to use him on my defense. How's it going, Punk Face Killer? Because I think as a defender, he's just like ridiculous. I think he's probably more ridiculous as a defender than he is as an attacker. But it depends a lot on your roster, specifically how it's set up. Because I mean, if I put him into attack, then like, do I just have, do I have my R5 Star-Lord then just like sitting on the bench? Because I can't use Star-Lord as a defender, and I'd rather use Star-Lord as an attacker. So it's hard choices and decisions. When the hard choices and decisions come in, I have him. I also have my Hyperion on defense. My Hyperion I will probably keep on defense. I don't really see a real way for my Hyperion to make it onto offense. Maybe if I get good enough with him, he could become AQ offense. But I don't feel like with my Hyperion, like I can never get his regeneration to work. I think I've only gotten that. I think I've only been able to trigger it like twice. In probably like 6 months. However long I've had him for. So because Hyperion can't, his regeneration I don't think is very reliable. It's a little too difficult to pull off. I don't know, maybe if I get his signature level up higher. I don't know if I've tried it since I put all my Cosmic Stones into him. Yeah, but like in AQ it might be really helpful because I need regeneration champs for AQ. So it might be helpful to use there. I don't think I'd want to use it for like questing and all that, but just be able to take away, like, help counteract block damage. Whenever I use him, though, I can never seem to get a parry. So he never works quite as effectively as I'd like him to work. Because then I wind up kind of the same spot I'm in with Ghost Rider, where I'm trying to force heavies into spots they don't belong so I can get his regeneration. And it's like, it's not quite working that well. Yeah, because then the question becomes, Jace, who do you take out of there then to put in your Iceman? You know, that gets pretty rough. So, you know, I kind of like him a lot more as my defense for right now. I had him on my offense for a little bit, and then we've kind of changed up the way we do things, so I don't know. Iceman is definitely amazing on offense. There's really no reason not to have him on offense, other than I don't think some of the other guys I've upgraded aren't quite as versatile. But if I get other guys in who I think would do better for me on defense, I definitely want him on my offense eventually. It's pretty good. Storm is probably the only real weak link in there. She's not necessarily that bad, but you know, she's only going to be good on like an all or nothing node or an unstoppable too, and she's not necessarily that good there because she can still pretty easily be run over on the unstoppable node or on the all or nothing node, and guys can avoid her L2. It's not that hard to do. It's difficult, but I mean, you know, you're occasionally going to catch guys. But the higher up you get, stop not catching anybody anymore. I'd say definitely, I like Hyperion too on the power gain node. I think is his best spot, because that can be just almost impossible to fight against. I mean, I guess if you have an OG Vision, it's probably the only real chance you have, and I still think he would still just get tore up. It would just take just a little bit longer. Getting down to the nitty-gritty of it now. No. Yes. Yeah, for my AQ attack, I run Dual Mystic, which right now doesn't work too well because there's too many guys in my battle group who are doing that. Not really a fan of Scarlet Witch on defense. I guess you could use her on defense, but I think you're probably better off using her still on offense. That's right. Oh, my teams. I'm wondering, like, why are my teams all messed up? And so that's right. I grabbed just whoever I randomly could because I ran out of time earlier. The end of the other arena. You. This will probably be my last one. Ow, this is going to be yucky too. Well, it's starting to get a little choppy. I think Salah could potentially be a decent power game champion. She may take a little bit of getting used to because she's a newer champion, but I don't know if I really want to constantly be taking her against OG Vision. I don't think you're going to win the majority of those, but she did all right there. There's a block not go through. Alright, well, thank everyone for coming and joining in. Tablet's gonna die here any second, so I'm gonna go get some boring stuff done. And, oh man. Oh, that was a good stretch. Oh yeah. So, thanks for joining in, stopping by, and, come back, check us out again sometime. If it's your first time, hit the subscribe button and come back. Yeah, it's powering off right now, so that was pretty good timing. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later, and take it easy.